I want to be a bit biased, okay? As an elder girl, I cannot talk about common foods in Ghana without talking about one food from my region called ebunu soup, which is the green soup. Keep all the names in mind. At this point, I think if you are not a Ghanaian, you should get a diary and a pen and write down the names so that when you get to Ghana, you just go ahead, look into your diary and tell them this is the fufu. Yeah, and I don't like pounding fufu. I like eating it, but I don't like pounding fufu. Thank God that now we have the neat fufus, okay? Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Oh no, today I'm not in the kitchen. I'm used to saying kitchen soup. Obviously, I'm not in the kitchen today, and today I'm here to talk about 10 foods that you can eat when you visit Ghana. I realize of late, a lot of people visit Ghana, people from different countries, foreigners visit Ghana, and sometimes they do not have any idea of what to eat when they get to Ghana. Some of them do not know the names of the foods and what the foods are made of, right? So yeah, I'm here to share 10 foods that you can eat when you visit Ghana. All these foods I'm about to list, they are usually eaten during lunch. But then if you want me to do a video on some of the breakfast you can eat when you visit Ghana, or maybe some of the street foods or dessert snacks, just let me know after this video, okay? So yeah, so today I'm here to share with you 10 foods, lunch, specifically lunch you can eat when you visit Ghana. Even though it's lunch, you can also eat it as breakfast, right? Or even dinner. So if this is what you want, stay tuned. In Ghana, we have so many foods, and in fact, this video, I can't talk about all the foods we have in Ghana in this video because this video is going to be long. At first we had 10 regions, but now we have 16 regions. Can you imagine? All these regions have their own food. But today I'm just going to mention a few and tell you probably where it's from and how it's made and the name. So the first food I'm going to talk about, I'm sure most of you must have heard of it, and it is one of the unique foods we have in Ghana. So far I haven't seen any country with a similar one, even though it's a swallow. Nigerians would say swallow, but then the method of preparation is quite different, okay? So now the food is Banko. I'm sure most of you have heard of this food before, and it is a must try whenever you decide to visit Ghana or when you visit Ghana, okay? Now I don't know the region to give this particular food to, but I think it is best that I give it to the people from the central region because they have a similar food called 𝐷𝐚𝐬, and I learned they do not add corn dough. Okay, but with Banko you add, they do not add cassava dough instead, but with Banko you add cassava dough. Okay, so let me tell you what you need to prepare your Banko. So with Banko you need your fermented corn dough and also your fermented cassava dough, water, and then salt. Just 4 ingredients for your Banko. Okay, so Banko has a sour taste because we use fermented corn dough and also fermented cassava dough. Why am I even stressing? Like, I have a video of Banko on my channel. I'm going to leave it in the cards. I don't know whether maybe somewhere here or there, yeah, so that you can check it out, okay? Yes, so like I was saying, you can eat Banko with pepper and tilapia or okra soup. Guys, let me tell you, it is only in Ghana that we have 2 types of okra recipes, okay? We have okra stew and then okra soup. Like, it's similar, but the method of preparation is different. So you need, like, Ghana, we are creative. But I don't know, personally, I think I enjoy Banko with okra stew. But then, pepper isn't bad, pepper and tilapia, okay? So the next food I'm about to talk about, it is, if not my favorite, one of my favorite foods. Oh my god, it is enjoyed by everybody in Ghana, even though it is originated from the northern part of Ghana. And if I'm to tell you how it is made, like, I won't finish this video today, so I'm just going to summarize it for you. So the food I'm talking about is tuozafi. Yes, I know it's long, you'll be confused, especially if you're not a Ghanaian. So when you're going to Ghana, you're going to visit Ghana for the first time, please, you have to try this food. Oh my God, you would love it. Okay, so the name can be confusing. So instead of Tuozafi, you can say TZ for short, as in T and a Z. Okay, so TZ. Okay, yeah. So don't even stress yourself when you get to Ghana. Just say TZ. So I'm sure the Nigerians, this will be easier for you because it's similar to amala, but then the ingredients for preparation is different. Okay, so I'm told that amala, as in the swallow itself, Nigerians use unripe plantain. But then when you come to Ghana, the TZ, the swallow, we use kokonte flour, which is dry cassava flour, and also the corn flour. We mix the two to make it. So that's the difference. And we use the jute leaf soup. And we call it ayoyo. You guys call it ewedu. Yes, and we don't eat it with gbegiri, we eat it with stew. Okay, so it's similar, just that the method and some of the ingredients are different. So for Nigerians, I'm sure you already know. And guys, it is tasty. You need to try this when you visit Ghana, okay? And of course, I've heard so much about amala and I haven't tried it before. So I'm looking forward to trying it in future just to know the difference or maybe the similarities, okay, since like most of the ingredients that we use are similar. So the next food I'm going to talk about is drum roll. Can you guess? Before we continue, a moment of silence. This food, we don't joke with it in Ghana, especially the bachelors. It is a street food, and if I don't talk about this, my soul will not be at peace again. And I know that people will definitely come from it. They'll be like, why didn't I talk about the most important food? So yeah, can you guess? It's something most of you know, like it's a common food everywhere. But then there's something about the Ghanaian type, okay? Yes, because of how they prepare it and everything they add to it. It's just delicious. So the food I'm talking about is gari and beans, popularly known as gobe or gabis in Ghana. In Ghana, we don't joke with our gobe. The gobeles and the gobelis can relate. I know I'm speaking their minds, okay, but don't worry. Even if you are not visiting Ghana now, I already have a video on how to make this delicious food the Ghanaian way. So I'll leave it in the card so you can check it out and make some for yourself and thank me later, or better still, come and join the Gobe Association and I'm the leader. Actually, everybody in Ghana enjoys gobe, so sometimes it's difficult to give it to a particular region. So what do you think? What region should we give gobe to? I think we should give it to the Volta region because Davis usually sell gobe. And if you're watching me and you don't know who a Davi is, it's simply an Ewa lady or a lady from the Volta region. So the next food we are about to talk about is wache. It is also another food that Ghanaians do not joke with at all. Even though I'm talking about food you can eat for lunch, in Ghana we eat wache in the morning. As breakfast, we eat it in the afternoon, in the evening, even at night. I know some people are like, how can you eat something heavy like that in the morning? In Ghana, we can even eat fufu in the morning, okay? So yeah, wache is associated with people from the north, but presently everyone in Ghana enjoys wache. Mind you, the foods I'm talking about are the popular foods that we have in Ghana. Even though I'm associating them with various regions, we all enjoy it, okay, in Ghana. It is popular in Ghana, so we all enjoy it no matter what. When you visit Ghana, you see these foods everywhere. So food number 5 that you can enjoy when you visit Ghana is fufu. I know most countries or different African countries have their own fufu, but in Ghana our texture is different. The texture of our fufu is different, okay? And fufu usually, now you can eat fufu any day, anytime, anywhere. But before, fufu was mostly enjoyed on Sundays, usually after church. Well, some people will argue that it is rice balls, but I think it's fufu. Yeah, and I don't like pounded fufu. I I like eating it, but I don't like pounding fufu. Thank God that now we have the neat fufus, okay? Yes, I even have a video on how I made my neat fufu, or you can cook how to cook your fufu without pounding. I have a video, so you can check that out. Like I'm saying all the time, I'm going to leave it in the cards, okay? So yeah, fufu can be enjoyed with so many soups, okay? It can be enjoyed with palm nut soup. The Nigerians call it banga. I always compare it with the Nigerians because I really have Nigerian friends, and I know more about Nigerians than other African countries. They call it banga. And we have a special soup called ebunu soup, which is the green soup. Keep all the names in mind. At this point, I think if you are not a Ghanaian, you should get a diary and a pen and write down the names, so that when you get to Ghana, you just go ahead, look into your diary and tell them this is the food you want. Okay, so fufu can be enjoyed with palm nut soup, ebunu soup, that's the green soup like I already said, light soup. In fact, I have a lot of light soup videos on my channel with different kinds of meats, okay? You can even use fish. We have granite soup, you name it, so many that you can choose from when you visit Ghana. Okay, so fufu, I will associate fufu with the 𝐷𝐿𝐴Ns, yes, the 𝐷𝐿𝐴Ns or the Ashantis, because they really enjoy fufu. But now, even me as a vegetarian, I enjoy fufu. So like I said, it is popular and everyone enjoys it. Like I was saying before, every other country has their own way of making fufu, but in Ghana, usually for the fufu, we mix cassava and plantain. That is the most common one. But others do enjoy cocoyam fufu. Yes, some also enjoy only plantain fufu. Some also enjoy, what else? Plantain, cassava, cocoyam, what else? I think that's all basically. Yam. Some enjoy yam fufu. Nigerians call it pounded yam. But we pound ours and we make sure it's a bit soft, and you know the texture is different, okay? So yeah, you can just do what is good for you or what you enjoy best. I'll always compare Nigerians to Ghanaians, not like in a bad way, because the other African countries they are there, but it's usually the Ghanaians and Nigerians always fighting about food, music, you know, you name them. In Ghana, when we enjoy fufu with the watery soup, what the Nigerians will call how do they even call it? Ah, oh God, pepper soup. Our soup is like pepper soup, like it's watery kind of. But you see a Nigerian eating fufu with egusi. Their soup is thick. Ghana, when you say soup is watery. But Nigeria, their soup can be very thick, so that's the difference. I know we've always been quarreling about food and all that. Ghana jollof, Nigerian jollof, whatever. But other African countries also have jollof, but they do not quarrel with Ghanaians or Nigerians. Yeah, like we love each other no matter what, yeah? But not to say we don't like the other African countries. I love the other African countries, but it's like Nigeria and Ghana, we have a thing going on. Anyway, so basically that's it. That's all about our fufu. So food number 6. Okay, I want to be a bit biased, okay? As an elder girl, I cannot talk about common foods in Ghana without talking about one food from my region, that's the Volta region. So the next food I'm going to talk about is a wappler, and you can eat a wappler with okra, we call it fertility, or abobitadi. That's what people call it, but where I come from, we call it tadechi. That's grinded pepper, just like the Banko. Yes. A wappler is made from corn flour, and this food you have to prepare it with care. There's a special way of cooking it. If you don't cook it well, you might not get the right texture you're looking for. Aside the corn flour, some people can add gari when they are cooking it. There's a way to cook it, okay? You boil your water, then you add a thickener, something. There's a way to go about it. I don't want to go into all that, okay? You can either add corn dough, no, not corn dough, cassava dough or gari to make it a bit firm and the texture, good texture, or you can also cook it with just the corn flour. The reason why people add gari or why do I keep saying corn dough or cassava dough to it is that if you use just the corn flour, it has to be eaten whilst it's hot, because when it gets cold it becomes breakable, I don't know, flaky. It's not flaky. Like the consistency is so not good. That's why if you want to keep it for a very long time, you can add the gari or you can add the corn dough to it to make it firm. Okay, so a wappler is similar to what the Kenyans call ugali. Yes, I'm sure Africans, like, we have a lot of things in common. If we are to do research, we'll know that some of the foods that we have in Ghana or any African country is similar to another African country. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we have so many in common, so many things in common. So yeah, let's embrace ourselves and as Africans, and then enjoy our culture, our food, our heritage, everything. Okay, I'm a proud African and I hope you are too. And yeah, I actually think I have the video on how to make this on my channel. I can't really remember, but I'm sure it's part of my old videos, one of my videos that I did in the olden in the olden days. What am I saying? No, not in the olden days. One of my old videos. Okay, yes. So you can check it out. Food number 7 is Keke. Keke, it's similar to Banko, but it is cooked in a different way. Usually you see it in the corn huts. Yes, that's what we call Keke. It is eaten with grinded pepper, shito, and some fish, but you can also eat it with okra. Yes, so you decide whether to eat it with okra or pepper, shito, and onions and fish. Okay, so this food is associated with the people from the Greater Accra region, and it's very popular in Ghana. Some people also eat it for breakfast. You know, like I said earlier, breakfast day you can eat fufu in Ghana. When it comes to Ghana, you can eat fufu, keke, whatever for breakfast. Okay, I remember kenke used to be one of my favorite foods back then in SHS, especially Saturday kenke. You don't want to miss Saturday kenke. It will be so delicious. Okay, so I also love this food and it is very common in Ghana. So when you visit Ghana, tell them you want to buy kenke. Actually, the kenke I'm talking about, like I said earlier, is the one in the corn huts. We also have another kenke. That one is called fancy kenke. Okay, that one is molded in a plantain leaf. Yes, it's also different. We call it 𝐷𝐴𝐚𝐬𝐭. Yeah, so that one is associated with the fancies. But what I'm talking about is the Ga kinky. Yeah, you can also mash the kinky. Yeah, aside eating it with pepper, you can also mash the kinky and add sugar nido. Oh my god, it's so delicious. So the next food I'm going to talk about is braised rice. In Tree, it is called 𝐌𝐮𝐬𝐭. In Ewe, amimolu. Yes. So it is simple. It's the simplest food you can ever make. Okay, if you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, this is the food you're supposed to do. I have so many videos of this food on my channel. I'm going to leave it in the card so you can also check it out. So you can eat, I think on my channel I use bulgur wheat to prepare it, and you can use normal rice to also prepare it. I even added vermicelli and all that. It is versatile, okay, whatever you want to do. But how we cook it in Ghana is you put oil on fire with some onions and then tolo beef, what we call tolo beef. I think I have a video on how to make your own tolo beef just to give it a flavor. So it's just oil that we use to cook this food, some salt, onions, and that's it. Then we eat this food with pepper, okay? But you can also eat it with shito, with some fried eggs, maybe fish, meats, what have you. That is your choice. You decide whatever you want to eat with it. So yeah, I will leave it in the card so you check it out so that you make some for yourself, or when you go to Ghana you can get some for yourself as a foreigner. You can add beans to it. It also goes well so much with beans and people love it too with beans. Very delicious. So the next food I'm going to talk about, food number 9, is 𝐻𝐿𝐿. That's the original name, but then Ghanaians have a way of naming foods in a funny way. Okay, 𝐻𝐿𝐿 had so many names. Lapewa, brown paper. Okay, abetia. I think abetia is the original name. Yeah, and so many others that I don't even know of. And it's simply made from what's it called, cassava flour, dry cassava. So the color is brown. That's why some people call it brown sheet. So as a foreigner visiting Ghana, in order not to forget the name, you can call it brown sheet. Okay, I hope you are jotting down things so, because you have to write it in your diary so that when you get to Ghana, it will be easy for you. So 𝐻𝐻𝐻 is just like fufu. Yeah, some way it's just like fufu. So you can eat it with groundnut soup or peanut butter soup. You can eat it with palm nut soup. In fact, I learned some people even eat it with okra. I've never tried that, and even pepper. So it all depends on you. But what I know people usually eat with, it's either palm nut soup or groundnut soup. So the last food I'm going to talk about is 𝐼𝐻𝐚 or rice balls in English. And yeah, Ghanaians, we are very versatile. Okay, we can use rice to make rice porridge or rice pudding, as you can call it. We call it rice water in Ghana, and we can use it to cook normal rice that we all know, jollof rice, braised rice, whatever. And we can also turn rice into what Nigerians would call swallow. So you cook the rice with a lot of water so that it will be very soft or mushy. Then you, how do I say that word? You will kind say, hey, I'm gonna say you drive it back. I don't know, but you are, because you know, like the way you cook here, but you turn it, then it becomes swallow for you. And with that one, you can eat with groundnut soup, palm nut soup, a whole lot. You decide. We have so many soups in Ghana that you can eat your rice balls with. Yeah, so on that note, as a good person, I'm very generous. Aside these 10 foods, I would like to give you extra foods that I'm not going to like explain and tell you much about, because I don't want this video to be very long. So aside this, you have your jotter with you. Aside the 10 foods I've mentioned, there are other foods that you can also try when you get to Ghana. You can try what we call 𝐼𝐻𝐚. You can also try I'm going to leave the picture so that you'll be familiar with it. You can also try 𝐺àrị̀fụtọ. You can get ẹ̀tọ́, ampesi, or what we call body ampesi, with kontomire, with garden eggs, like mashed garden eggs. A lot. We have a lot of food in Ghana that you can try, or even Ghana jollof. You see, Ghana jollof, I know that Ghana jollof is still the best, so you can even try jollof. Okay, so I think I'll make this a series. This is just the foods that you can eat in general as lunch or even supper. So maybe in my next video or later in another video, I'll talk about some of the snacks or street foods that you can eat when you get to Ghana, the names and maybe how they are made. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I really appreciate you all. Okay, thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.